Welcome to another Transformers Armada review. This time we're looking at the Deluxe class, or as I came to remember, called Supercon class Sideways figure of Minicon, Rook, and Crosswise. Now, this is a very interesting figure. It's actually one of my favorites from the Armada line, but it's not really that great of a toy. Just does a has a really cool concept. Pardon, I know he looks kind of handicapped riding a motorcycle here. I just kind of want to get out of the way. Here's the two. There's actually two mini cons combined to do one big robot mode, which is fairly decent. He has a little goofy head right here, ball jointed shoulders, double hinged knee, and it has kind of like a fake hand there. You can see the other two hands there. Ball jointed hip, double knee, and to separate them into their two mini conforms, just fold them in half, push the smaller head in, bring this head these arms down. I can't remember. I think this is Rook. I'm not sure. Fix his feet. Pretty much the same thing on here, except you just take this little flap and pull it down. And I think that's crosswise. I may be mistaken. If I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will correct me. So there's those two. Oh wait, yeah. Pretty neat little mini cons. Let's set them off to the side. Here's Sideways. His motorcycle form. Pretty basic. It's really weird. It kind of looks like a Kamen Rider bike because his head kind of looks like, I can't remember Chopper's name, but it's kind of mobile, so it looks like a head that can move. Yeah, not much to really say about this bike. It's just kind of weird looking. Purple, yellow. These pegs down here aren't, I don't even know. They don't really peg in all that well, if they do at all. So they really get in the way, and there's not much clearance on them on the wheels. But I mean, good thing about that is it won't really fall over. You can see the top of the regular robot head there. And that's really about it. No faction symbols on this in this mode. We'll get to the robot mode, which is fairly simple. Just pull out the arms like this and zoom out here. Separate the legs. Pull them down. Fold in the feet. Like that. Rotate the front of the bike around. Stand up the head. These pieces will fold around and snap into place here. And then wheels will kind of fold around like that. And there you have Sideways in robot mode. Once again, very interesting figure. Some of them pictures have had the handlebars like kind of like this for robot mode. I've seen some that have had them down. I kind of prefer to have them up. Don't know why. Head's very odd looking. This is just an odd robot mode in general. Zoom in on him here. You can just see. Also kind of plain, but just that whole head. This is weird. Articulation. Well, Can't move his head. He can move his antlers. He has a pretty heavy ratcheting shoulder. No real shoulder articulation. Can move his wrist. Well, I guess that almost can be his shoulder. Not really though. Ratcheting hips. Can go out inside. No knee. A little bit of foot. Activate his Minicon gimmick. You just take any of his Minicons and just plug them into ports on his side, and then pull it forward, and it'll shoot his missile, and it'll go somewhere. Where'd it go? There it is. Put that back in there. Now, what's really a saving grace for his figure is Gimmick. Now, you haven't seen any Autobot or Decepticon symbols yet. Well, we're just gonna push these back, collapse the head in, and then first we're gonna use Rook. Gonna rotate down the arms. Now, for the legs, it's kind of left up to interpretation. I kind of like to do like this, as accurate to the show as possible. Then you flip up the visor to reveal eyes. And now there's like these separate grooves on the side here, on the top. And depending on the placement of the arms, it'll bring down these kind of sleeves. There's 3 sleeves total. And the front one is blank. One of them is Autobot, one of them is Decepticon. And you're going to push down 2 of them. It'll click into place, revealing that in this form he is an Autobot, which is the first form we came to know him by. Which I really like the look of that head. Yeah, sure, it really doesn't match the body at all, but for some reason I really dig it. Even though the placement of the legs and the head are definitely kind of confusing. So you can see, like, let me show it again, that the little robot arms push down these 2 little pieces here. So let's go ahead and get a crosswise. Just going to do same thing. Rotate down the arms. Get the legs in whatever position you desire. I think really on the show they're kind of like this. Flip up the visor to reveal purple eyes. And now this is only going to push one of the things down to reveal a Decepticon symbol, which is what he was throughout most of the show. Now, for the Japanese version, I believe it was actually the opposite. That I'm looking up right here. Yeah, the Japanese version is actually opposite, where the crosswise would reveal the Autobot symbol and Rook would reveal the Decepticon symbol, where this is the more accurate version according to the show. Which maybe some versions of the American one did that. Maybe that was the first one they fixed it and I got the fixed version. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, I think this is a very good figure. It is kind of a mixed bag. I really like the gimmick of it. It's very cool, very unique. Not too many really have that gimmick that I'm aware of. I really do recommend. Yeah, it's maybe as a toy as itself, like as you just look at the main figure, it may not be that great, but I think the gimmick really makes up for it, make it really fun and playable. So I really do recommend it. Yep. So I'd say pick this one up definitely. Until next time, thank you for watching.